from a Savior. I consecrate this moment. Be a vessel for your glory. Let the rhythm of my heart synchronize with you. It's the rhythm. In this dance of no silence, may your spirit move, touch the lives, ignite faith. In the name of Jesus, the word made flesh. The word made flesh.
Well, it is my prayer that this word will be made flesh. May this word be made flesh to somebody. As we look at this all-important subject, very important, what we're talking about today, use more of the brain and less of emotions, making quality use of our brains. And we're not saying ignoring our emotions, because emotions are a part of our innate makeup, so we can't ignore. But it looks like most often everybody is quick to emotionally react to issues rather than taking the time and going through the pain to actually analyzing the issues critically. So the end result of that is the pains, the unexpected hurts we have to endure from people, or we inflict upon people just because we're so quick to emotionally react to issues. So there is something that I say is more like a personal philosophy, and what is that when there is an issue and you hear of any issue, rather than immediately reacting, take your time, allow calm to resume. Allow the issue, allow the details of the issue to settle. And by so doing, we can critically see the details of that issue. All the necessary and all relevant details of that issue will be known. But here's the case. Everybody seems to be in a hurry because it's a fast world. We live in a fast world. So almost everybody has no time to really wait for issues to properly go through the meal, to be properly milled for the right product to be gotten. So everybody is quick, and that seems to be the effect of what it is, the time we find ourselves. So very personal, very all-important life issues, people just want to throw it and want to just react to it emotionally. And that happens all over. It happens in every area. It seems to happen in every area of life. In relationships, it happens. So instead of taking the time to really want to think through, relationship we are about to jump into, we want to access that decision or make that decision based on how we feel. This person who's about to start something with me, she looks so good. She's good looking. I like the way she talks. I like the way she talks. I like her physique, I like her status. I like her standing in society. I like her, just like it. And we fail to ask the question, who is this person? What is this person? Where is this person from? Where is this person going? How is this person? We fail to ask. This person, he seems to be interested. He seems to be all over the place. Just trying to prove a point, trying to make you know, hey, I'm all there for you. I'm all right. It's going to be all right with you. If you can just give me a go, just give me the green light, it's going to be, everything just going to be fine with you. And we get carried away. See our sisters, see the ladies, we see the mothers. They get carried away just because somebody says something that seems to be resonating with their emotions. So they fail to analyze, who is he? What is he? How is this person? Because how can we tell? They just meeting strangers, meeting people for the first time, and it's all that we've been looking for. It doesn't happen like that, but that is the time, that is the society we find ourselves in. So people these days just fail to want to do critical analysis of issues before concluding. And you see very good friendship, very good families breaking apart because people are just reacting to issues emotionally rather than addressing issues analytically we fail to doing that, and rather we react to issues emotionally. Hey, you see a wife, the husband is just delayed a beat in town, and it is unusual with her, and it's unusual with this couple. And the next thing that this woman or the wife is gonna be thinking about is, probably he's hanging out there with another woman. He's hanging out with a lady. He's just trying to do some girlfriend stuff out there. He's trying to keep some lady away. He's trying to keep some secret away from me. There, would you take your time, sister? Would you take your time, woman? Would you take your time and then trying to ask, could it be that your man might have been confronted with an issue out there which is beyond him, and that is what has kept him from coming? Could it be that he tried every means possible to communicate, to reach out to you? That, hey babe, I wasn't gonna make it home early today, but I couldn't have any means because I lost my phone. I couldn't get anybody else's phone to make that known to you. You didn't take your time to analyze, to ask this question. But the next thing that comes out of the resignation within the emotion is probably trying to keep another woman secret. Your woman just delayed. She just delayed. You called her and she couldn't respond. Answer the call immediately. And the next thing that comes to the mind of the man of this guy or this boy is probably she's keeping another man around her. It's the reason she's refusing to respond, to answer my call. But could it be possible that something urgent is happening to her? Could it be possible that something seriously is happening to you, to that lady, which you may not be aware of? Will we ever take the time to want to analyze issues rather than always trying to jump, trying to react to issues emotionally? And that's the problem we have. And it's all over in politics. The next thing is, they're trying to do something to sabotage our plan. It happens all over in entertainment world. When issues happen, it happens all over the place. Can we just make use of the brains, taking time? Can children just be patient and trying to understand the direction that the parents are trying to can the parent be patient a bit and try to understand the changes happening in the lives of the kids? Can't just we be patient a bit and try to allow issues to settle? Because in the midst of the chaos, nobody can really make any sound judgment. In the midst of every disturbed environment or atmosphere, there's nobody that can really make any sound judgment. But if we can just take the time, if we can just relax a bit and allow the issues to rest, and once the dust settles, every details, whatever was the cause of that explosion, whatever was the cause of that chaos, once every dust settles, we can now begin to pick the peace, the beat, the peace and the beat, and try to join, connect the dot together. So take your time. Stop allowing your emotions becoming the order of the day. I'm not against expressing emotion because I feel like emotions are a part of our being. Yeah, emotions are a part of our makeup. As I come, when it sounds funny, you gotta laugh. When it is funny, it calls for laughter. It calls for us to laugh. If it is funny, we gotta laugh. The same way, if it is a sad happening, if the worst happen, it calls for us to mourn, to sorrow. So the good book says it's a time to laugh. There's a time to cry, because emotions are a part of our makeup. By the handwork of the divine, emotions are a part of our being. So it's the reason why, if it is funny and people are still crying and sorrowing, we got to start looking at their mental issues. There might be some mental issue happening. We saw what happened the other time. It's professional. A pilot, a group of passengers from India to the United Kingdom. And we saw what happened. He allowed his emotion to lead him instead of analytically, psychologically, allowing his brain to direct. He said, because I just lost somebody so dear to my heart. So because of that emotion, he allowed emotions to lead him. And what did we see? Saw the loss of so many lives. And if it is a cause for crying and sorrowing, and people are still having fun with it, we got to look at their mental health. There's something wrong with them. There's something really wrong. Something is going on, and we got to find the expert to start looking into people's brains. But most importantly, what am I trying to say today? Let us stop allowing our emotions to direct the decisions. Let us stop allowing the emotions to direct the major decision. A lot of people have lost out on opportunity because they allowed emotions to lead. You know, something happened, I think a week or two ago in Detroit, Michigan, where a McDonald's employee says her manager was always on her case. And she couldn't take it no more. The next thing we saw, she got sent home. She came back. She went home, picked up the knife, came and unalive this manager. Emotion. It's about time that, we got to be alert around us. We got to start, observing things critically. And look at the chaos all around us. Look at all the chaos ongoing around us. All the wars and, check the history of the major wars that have been fought in history. It's emotions. People just can't allow critical thinking to become the order of the day. And instead, they've made room for emotions to lead. And that is the cause of most of the chaos around us. But if we can just take our time, exercise, constrain, allow issues to properly settle in their rightful places, and the details will be made known. And once the true details are made known, every decision or any decision that is made from that information is always the best. It always comes with a blessing. But somebody realize how critical it is. And stay blessed. May the Lord help us. May God help you. You made any decisions and then you sat back, laid down, you realized, man, I should have taken my time. I think I kind of overreacted. Man, I should have just been patient and at least a bit. No, that fight that made you lose a friend, that fight, out of that fight, the result of that fight, you're not spending your life in prison. If you could have taken your time a bit, just a little bit of patience. Yes, they're trying to bully you. Yeah, nobody enjoys being bullied. Nobody. I don't want to be disrespected, dishonored, bullied. Yeah, we all understand. But if you can't take it no more in that environment, brother and my sister, just quietly change your environment. Move away. Because sometimes, no matter how much we say it, no matter how long we keep saying it, some people just won't change. So if you find yourself around people who seems to be disturbing, your signal, it seems to be disturbing, your environment, your atmosphere, quietly move. You may find yourself, in a job place, in a workplace. There's somebody who is always on your case, trying to be like a thorn in your flesh. Make it known to the right people. Report the issue to the appropriate management. Let them deal with it. If the management won't do it, you know what? Just quit that job. Just exit peacefully out of that job. Just quit. Just exit. Take yourself away from that environment. You find yourself among a group, an association, that anytime you're among them, there's always, the other decision. Whatever you do is always the wrong thing. Just get yourself out of that group. It's not going to help. You are in a relationship, and what is going on is not helping you. Emotionally, it's disturbing you. My brother just quit. Sister, just quit. I saw something funny the other day where a lady was making the boyfriend asked her, hey babe, what's going to happen if you realize I won a lottery today? And she said she's going to just take her half of that lottery and then she's going away. And that day, the guy said he just won some $40 worth of lottery. You know what he did? He gave $20 to the lady and said, man, get out of my house. But hey, let's analytical thinking, analysis become the order of the day. And let's be in the position to control. Take control over our emotions. Don't let emotions control our lives.